All right, guys, we can come out of this stronger. Remember that prison movie you saw and how you thought, if that ever happened to me, I'd just work out and get really strong? Well, I think this is one of those moments we either are stuck at home or we should be staying at home. I don't know. There's probably no problem skating right now, but I don't know. I just don't want to underestimate how much we should all be withdrawing. So I don't want to die on the inside and on the outside. I want to continue living a vibrant life, and I'm going to be working out, and I will be including you in the workouts as well. As we progress through this, the workouts will become more advanced, more hardcore, and we'll also have a bunch of new moves, very imaginative moves that I'm going to be getting from the viewers, and probably making up or improvising some stuff of my own. So for the next video, you're going to need like those cloth shopping bags that are nice and strong, or a good backpack, and keep all the water containers you have. They'll be very useful for using as weights in these bags. But today we're just going to build into something small that will get your legs working fairly hard, engage a few other parts of your body, and make you feel better in the short term at least. Definitely. I need this, you need this, we can come out of this stronger. Mine 5. So the first thing we're going to do here are monkey bends for warm up. Monkey bend is like a deadlift, but you're not really going stiff. You're not challenging yourself on how low you're going. Just bending from the waist, letting the arms hang, and coming up nice and quickly. Don't go deep right off the beginning. Oh, I forgot to start counting. I'm going to do that a lot. Let's go for 12 more, assuming we'll get 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice and straight at the top. Unload that lower back. I've lost count already. Let's go 7, 6, 5. When I'm in doubt, I go a little higher, just in case. Okay, take a little break, not so much because you're tired from this one, just because you want to break up the momentum so you don't get too bouncy right away. Towards the end of this next monkey bend set, I'm going to ask you to come up a little quicker, so maybe a little bouncier at the bottom by number 10. All right, let's go. 1, shoulder width apart, by the way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know it's time to come up. 7, when my back is no longer concave. 8, and starts to flatten out a little bit. 9, 10. It's that way with the deadlift. 1 like a deadlift as well. Let's go 8 more. 7 more. 6. 5. Oh yeah, I can hear that creaking in the knees is abating. 4. 3. Maybe I'll have music on to cover up that creaking. Let's do 1 nice long hold down here. And a nice quick explosion up, yes. So I like to start very fast at the beginning and then just coast off that contraction. Okay, I'm starting to feel a little warmed up now. Let's hit the dynamic chest stretch. Takes absolutely nothing out of you, really. I'm swinging basically in the direction of how I would be doing a bench press. I'm not really challenging my bottom range on purpose, just allowing myself to bounce gently. We don't want to do static stretches here. Don't want to elongate the muscle and shut off its springiness. So we just keep a little bit bouncy and prepare our shoulders for some extreme changes of direction. Let's go high-low now. I try to switch up which one's going to be my top arm. I don't always get it right. I like to do about 30 to 40 of these. I don't go extremely high or extremely low. About waist height and eye height at the most extreme. And let's go normal. That's nice. Okay, one of the staples of the ultimate prison workout is the squat. And I like to squat with music. You might have music on already, I hope so. I'll probably start talking really loud now. So, which should be probably good. Let's go, checking the cameras here. Let's go with 25 squats right away. Initially, we'll just go down a little bit, let those knees get warm, do a ridiculously gentle squat. If you have knee problems, creaks, aches, or you're just a little bit cool. All right, on round 6, 7, 8. Same rule, you let a little speed creep in from this point and then just coast off that. Power is speed. We're practicing nice, explosive contractions ultimately here. All right, I can go a little deeper now. Let's go for 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. So we'll take about a 30-minute break here. Turn the music down so I can collect my thoughts. All right. So we're going to do another set of 20 here. Actually, let's make it 25. That was too easy. Again, reduced range if you're having difficulty here. Ultimately, you want to grow into the full range, which is glutes about as low as the knees, maybe a bit lower. There are reasons to go all the way down, but for our purposes, we're going to keep ourselves loaded. All right. I'm losing light here. There we go. All right, 25 squats. Let's go profile. 2, 3, 4. For a new person, this can be an ugly kind of pain. 6, 7, 8. For a veteran, it's a sign that you're hitting things just right when you feel that burn. You will learn to love it if you hate it right now. That's the fun part. You progress so quickly from a beginner to an intermediate, and it's very exciting. Okay, I've lost track, so let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Let's make it hard on me. 5. The slow ones are really tough, and they give me a chance to correct my form if I find myself like this. I get aware of it. Boom. Oh, yes. That's nice. Okay. Calf raises. Let's take about 30 seconds before we hit the calf raises. My playlist is hip hop. I think I will link you. Not link you, but I'll put some of the tracks that I'm working on too below. Don't judge me. It's pretty explicit stuff. Sometimes you just need a radical change. All right, calf raises. Ooh, explosive and high. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go 10 more. Trying to get it off the ball of my foot and onto my toes. Full range of motion here. If you're new to this, you might want to chill on the reps. Maybe stop about now, take a longer break. We'll do 7 more here. 7, 6, then when you hold. Ooh, yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big hold, big hold. Maintain. And bam. Yeah, I definitely need a rest now. Nice little burn. Trying to relax my calf, shake it out a little bit. It's actually tough. Remember trying to do this back in the day? I could only do it on one side. Even now I'm a little less good at relaxing on this side. Oh yeah. Okay, let's do 16 more. You could do 20 more, but I'm going to do 16 just to keep me honest and make sure I'm doing full range of motion here. Yeah, let's give you the profile again. It's probably the most useful angle. 2, 3, 4, 5. This is really my first time doing a live, full run workout video. So they will get better. And the workouts are going to get nasty. That I know for sure. That is not new. Let's go 6, 5, and maybe I'll become a better counter. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. Nice. So the calves, lower legs, and the feet are all warmed up for stuff that involves a little more balance. So we're going to get into the tuck position here. Like a traditional squat, about as low as you would go in a squat. Perfectly convex spine, come on, get it there. There we are. And then you're going to push out like a calf stretch and bring it back in. We're not challenging the range of motion here. We're just getting in and out of natural positions. Not that they feel natural. Shoulders forward, back out, and back with the squat bar on your back. Shoulders forward, and boom. I'm a little high here, and bring her up. Okay, these are just little jumps using your calves. I'm not trying to get high, I'm just getting a little bounce at the bottom. Slightly bent knees to buffer and to push, but really, I'm just letting myself enjoy this. My arms and shoulders are quite dead. My body is upright and still. I'll do about 30 to 40 of these. I'm not trying to get a workout, I'm just trying to prepare my knees and hips and feet for something a little more explosive, a little bouncier. Oh yeah, I like that. It does something to my head that feels nice. Alright, take a second, not because that was tiring, but just break up the momentum so I don't get carried away. Let's do it again. Let's go 30. 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 27, 28, 29, 30. Oh yeah, lots left in the tank, and that's the right time to stop. Okay, those are mini jumps. Now the ultimate prison staple, push-ups. These will get tough, but for today we're just going to do the most basic versions. So for those of you who aren't used to doing a push-up, let's get a cushion here. Give yourself a cushion, go off the knees, get that body trunk nice and straight. Allow those glutes up just a little bit to keep it tough. Shoulders, or pardon me, hands are about 3 to 4 inches outside the shoulders. And you're pushing from quite low on the chest. So my elbows are in line with my lower pec. And I'm keeping them tucked in just a little bit. You can go this much tucked in or out here like this. But do not be hard on yourself and do something like that. That's a little hard on the shoulders. So I'm going to do, that rest wasn't too long, I hope. I'm going to do, let's say, 25 is a very respectable number of push-ups to do. 3. Be hard on yourself, go right down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 15, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So if you're doing the differentiated version, you can make it harder on yourself by only letting your wrists, elbows, and shoulders be the only joint contributing. So look how I'm pivoting off my knees. So it's a lot like a real push-up, minus about 30%. Same hand position, same depth as far as where on the chest your hands are beside. And if you can do 20 or 25 of those, you might want to start with a few regular ones and then move in to the easier one to finish off your number. Oh, I feel jacked. Okay, so push-ups, and now, because some of you have been resting for a while, we're going to go straight into squats. Let's go 30. I feel warm enough to go officially deep on my squat. By that I mean, again, glutes a little lower than the knees. If your chest is up and your back is flat and a little concave at the bottom, you'll find yourself balancing a little easier. You do have to think about balance on this one. Let's say that was 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, of course. Keep track on your own. Do not rely on my counting. 6, 7, 8, 30. Okay, let's take a little water break. Is it paranoid that I'm still not trying to touch my face at home? Whew. Whew, it's funny when you're walking through the grocery market or you're in public and you can suddenly have like an itch on your face and nose. And these times you feel like you have to fight scratching it. It's a good story, eh? Sorry. My gym wrap's terrible. All right, the one-legged deadlift. We're using everything here as far as lower body, but we want to hit the hamstring. So you can start off gentle here. Get used to balancing. It's important to remember that balancing is rebalancing. You don't find a space where everything just flows freely. You found your balance. You don't actually find your balance. You put yourself in a good position to fight for your balance. Constantly. See what I mean? So balancing is rebalancing. Let's go. A little stiffer in the leg here. Now my balance is getting a little better. Stiffer in the leg means you get a little more here. And of course when you go lower, a little more in the quad. The difficulty with in-home workouts is actually getting a good workout from the hamstrings and back, the posterior chain. But with one-legged deadlifts, it's not really a problem. So I am looking down, but I'm keeping my chest upright, somewhat. And again, when I feel my back flattening, I know it's time to come up. Let's move to the other side. I think that was 16. Let's concentrate for 16 here. I gotta take it easy on this leg. Give it the benefit of the other one. Don't jump straight into a full rep like I was so tempted to do. All right, let's go a little deeper now. It's funny how the leg that kicks, well, it's not really that funny or surprising, but the leg that kicks is going to be the leg that's probably least comfortable supporting you. And of course, the leg you're standing on when you kick can handle things a little better. Yeah, it's a fast learner, that right side for me. Need a little room back there. Let's go stiffer. If I have to balance, I just put the foot down. Momentarily stiffer. And I stopped counting, I'm really sorry. One more here. Okay. I'm gonna shut up and hit this side and just count. Let's do it for 12. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, of course. 8. When your leg is a little straighter, it's a little harder to balance. 9. The whole stay low thing really proves itself on this. What's down here to be easier. And 2 more. Yeah. Stiffen it up a little bit. Bam. Down slow. Down slow. Down slow. And ooh, quick reversal. Nicely done if you balance through the whole thing. That's really tough in advance to keep yourself from touching. I touch generally once or twice a set. Whew. Okay, we're back to push-ups, except we're working more on the triceps here. So we'll go quite narrow, just a little wider than my rib cage. Keep the elbows in and go for 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you think 12 is not going to be enough, 7. Just slow yourself down. 8, 9. I find 4 seconds down is really brutal. 4 seconds here is really brutal. And 2 more. All right. That's the triceps. So my stuff's written all down here because this is not my normal workout. I'm normally in the gym using weights. I've got quite a routine there, so this is a change and it's exciting because it uses, or forces me to use my imagination. Okay, so we've just done the tricep push-up. We're doing that again for 12. 30-second rest, yeah. Anything more is just lame. 12. I won't be messing around with much on these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, yeah. Bernie McBurnster. Okay, now we're going to work the back and biceps a little bit. This one's not super hype, but we're going to get some stuff going on in the next workout, which can work your shoulders, your biceps, your chest, your rear delts. We're trying to hit it all. Okay, this camera just keeps cutting me off and shutting me down. So I'll do this super quickly. Okay, this one is for the back. Okay, this one's not super hardcore for the back, so you have to be mindful of how you're working here and really flex and extend nice and slowly. Feet very close when you know that your grip is good enough here. So getting my chest close and keeping my elbow in. A little lower here, make it harder. I'm having to put my nose right against there. Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we are. Okay, over on this side, I have to take more of a climber's grip. So some of these door frames require some improvisation. 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm keeping my lower back flat, but I'm letting my shoulder extend a little bit. 8, 9, 10. Good. So do give yourself another set of those per side. I'm going to swing the camera back around here and get myself ready. I've done a few of these exercises doubly today due to technical issues. So I'm right with you guys. Okay. So you guys should be partway through that. I'll give you the benefit of some rest as well. Make sure that camera's on. This camera is on. Yeah, we're rolling. So on the back one, I wouldn't be surprised if you felt it a lot more in the biceps than the back. But hey, at least we're hitting the biceps. Your back is getting some work. We're going to cover the back really well too in the next couple of videos. All right. Oh yes. One-legged dead with tuck. So you know the one-legged dead, and we practice the tuck. We're going to combine the two. Go down as low as you can go. Extend everything. You let your spine bend. We're practicing a super crazy skater tuck on one leg. Bring it up. I have to double check on the camera. We're going to do 8 of those per side. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Everything's quite crowded here. My quad's right against the rib cage. My foot's down on the floor. I'm extending both ways. Let's do 2 more. Oh yeah. Oh, that pause at the bottom really takes it out of you. Ah, yes. This is the last of the deadlifts we're doing. Boom, and we're up. Oh, that's a nice burn. If you haven't done these before, you're really gonna feel it tomorrow. I would say the slightly easier version would just be less range. So a nice bend in the spine. Let yourself lean forward. Keep this well bent for easy balance. And maybe extend this. And then grow in to the deeper super tuck. Guess I'll call this a super tuck. Or not so super tuck. Yeah, this foot really wants to be behind my supporting foot. It's a natural position for everything to center right in front where all the weight is. go for 4 more. 4 more of them. 3. 2. And 1. There we are, I got one. Okay, now it's the last of the squats. We'll do 12 here, nice and low. Whew. As low as you've gone today. Super fast contraction. Sorry for that weird noise. The momentum you create in the first 2 inches should carry you right through the top. Let's go 7 more. 7. 6. Should have completed that one. 5. 4. 3. I'm still maintaining tension in the bottom here. I'm not resting structure on structure, but I'm going quite deep. And I would consider that full range of functional motion. A little rest, some water. I'll get the water. Get your water. Yeah. Okay, I said no equipment, but I am using a mat just to make it more comfortable. If you got a blanket lying around, piece of carpet, it doesn't take much. You just don't want that vertebral thrust into the hardwood floor. Or marble, if you're fancy. Okay. Oh yes, thank you very much to INLINE Warehouse for your sponsorship and your amazing range of products. Also, thank you very much to Patreon in times like these. You guys feel like you've really come through for me. And for any patron who's currently on Patreon, you can ask me anything for the foreseeable future. I'm guessing a month or 2, I'll be answering all questions of patrons. I generally do, but this week/month, I'm going to be a lot more diligent and very quick about answering these because I really like to contact you. You guys have had my back, and it's time for me to have yours. So yes, INLINE Warehouse is where I got the Aeon 80, and I really wish I was in the skate park using that right now. I might get on the street soon, but I don't know. It's tough. Overreacting is probably good. Oh, I'm so glad I had this. Alright, so let's go with the hip thrust. I bring my heels in nice and close here, and drive to the ceiling and squeeze for at least 5 seconds. That feels nice. This is the most targeted exercise for the deep and gluteals. You'll feel it in your adductors and some of your smaller hip flexors too. I try to drive this just a little higher than straight. It's especially important to be wearing shoes here because you'll find that your feet want to drive inward if you're really squeezing those glutes. I do a small number of these, just to keep myself honest. If I do like 16 of these, I won't do the full squeeze at the top, which is really where the goal is, whether you're unweighted or weighted. Maybe especially when you're unweighted. And one more. Yes. So there might be a time when the audio just cuts out and I'm talking to this GoPro here. Because it's been reliable. I don't want to get up and check the camera all the time. I'm still working all this stuff out. Here we go. Let's go for another 8. That was about 30 seconds, right? 8. 7. 6. Got some nice house tunes, trancey stuff going on right now. Oh, I like this next song. It's called I Get Hype. Track, sorry. 3. Oh, can feel this in the hamstrings too. 2. And 1 more. I don't even know if I've been going high enough. Really have to concentrate on this one. I'm always lower than I think. Nice. Okay, we're into crunches. Let's change the angle here. It's my good side, right? So crunches are important for sport, for absorbing perturbation, for slipping, rolling, evasive maneuvers, changing directions. Backward to forward transitions. The ability to twist strong and forward flex shouldn't be underrated. Yes, it should not be everything as far as your core is concerned, but it's a very good starting place. The humble crunch, the crumble hunch. So to make sure we're doing it right, let's just do a simple 16 where we are exhaling at the top. A little pause at the top. That's the crunch part. 3. It's not a bend, it's a crunch. 4. 5. I let my feet leave the ground. It's quite natural. 6. A lot of people lead with the forehead, don't. Let the nose go towards ceiling. You don't want to lead like this and close off your airway and overstretch your neck. 6 more. 7. Camera check. Get ready, 20 more seconds, we're into another 16. Turn it back on. Okay. Let's do that again. Be a little more explosive, spend a little less time at the top here. Roll and crunch hard. This is not a demo, this is the real thing. Shoulder blades must be off the ground. 6. You can support your head like this if you like, but if you're having some difficulty feeling sore in the neck, that will go away with time. Apologies for that discomfort though. I remember it. Let's do 1 more. I've erased my numbers again. Oh, yes. So next we're going into just 1 set of oblique crunches, because with the oblique crunches we are also using your abs, your transverse abdominis and abdominis rectus. Okay. A little extra time here so we can put a little something into this. And let's go for 16. I'm aiming with this elbow at this knee and this elbow at this knee. I don't want to start rocking back and forth with my twist. Just want to include my obliques. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Barely getting both shoulder blades off there. That's the sacrifice of the twist. Okay, that's really it. So if you want to do some post-workout stretches, I would suggest doing that in a little while. You can do it when you're warm, that's fine. But I would suggest maybe saving that for later on tonight and just spending some time working on that and putting some real concentration into it. Some of them aren't super easy. They'll also feel a bit like a workout, but you'll feel really good after challenging a range of motion, especially on the hamstrings. So that's it for now. Tomorrow you're going to need, or at the next video, you're going to need a couple of bags. You could use just one bag. Those cloth bags you get at the grocery store are pretty good. If you have a sturdy backpack and you're quite strong, you might need the backpack. So next time we're going to get a little more imaginative and really hit the upper body muscles that we all need help with in these days of no gyms. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time at the home workout / prison workout. Stay safe, mind 5.